right, there you go. We are finally back with the day number 3 for Rising Stars Under 16 Tournament 2025. We are at the Karwan Sports Club and we are just enjoying every bit of it. It's a lovely night here. The wind is breezing. As you can see, that UAE flag is fluttering nicely and wonderfully. That time to focus on the game that we have in our hands. It's Karwan Falcons taking on MSYTCA Wolves, and it's going to be a cracker game, and both of these teams are playing their first. Well, time for us to head to the center where we have got Mudassir Ali along with the two captains and the match referee.
It's toss time, match number 3 in the Rising Star Under 16 tournament, a platform for the stars of tomorrow. It's Karwan Falcons. They'll be taking on MYSTCA Wolves. Captains are next to me, so is our match referee, Mr. Umar, who will be in attendance. Hidayatullah Yubi will flip the coin and Hussein will call. Head is the call, and head it is. Hussein, what have you decided and why?
We like to feel first because it's our first game, so we want to check on how the pitch reacts, and I think it will be a great chance.
Hussein leading the side, how excited are you playing in this tournament?
I'm really excited to play this tournament. Our players and our coaches, we have put in a lot of hard work, and we're ready to see what we can achieve.
What kind of total do you think is defendable?
I think actually any total is defendable as long as we have the belief, because without the belief we can't do anything. So yeah, we believe in ourselves, MSYTCA Wolves.
All the best and do well.
Thank you, sir.
Hidayat, they have asked you to bat first. Happy by the decision?
Yeah, we were trying to get bat first because the coach plan was and the team plan was to bat first. It's a good surface, and we'll try to put up a score that is not easy for them, and we'll try our best.
And Ayubi, what does it mean to you personally leading a side in such a beautiful tournament?
Yeah, it's great feeling, and the team is, I think, the best team in the tournament, and we will do what the coaches expect from us.
Windy conditions, under the lights, what kind of total do you want to put on the board?
I think 150 plus is enough, more than enough, and we'll get more than that, I think.
Best of luck and enjoy the occasion.
Thank you very much.
So the news from the center is that Captain Maimun Hussain, he has won the toss and he has opted to bowl first.
Well, all right, it looks like the mantra is that win the toss and bowl first. We have seen all these games so far, every captain winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Well, we have seen a low-scoring game so far, but before we go to that, we'll take for the playing 11s. For Karwan Falcons, it is Hidayatullah Ayubi, the captain Syed Muhammad Shaz, the wicketkeeper Aditya Sunil Kumar, Amrullah, Baitullah Khan, Celestino Shainokar, Ilhan Asim Khan, Imranullah Izyan Muhammad Kali, Muhammad Kamran Khan, Muhammad Murtazara. And then we've got for MSYTCA Wolves, Maimun Hussain, the captain, and it is Shurya Sharma, the wicketkeeper, Ahad Naseem, Ayan Khan, Fatur Rahman, Mantra Pragnesh, Muhammad Ashal Khan, Parshia Singh, Rizwanullah Samiti, Shamir Khan. That completes the 11 for MSYTCA Wolves. Well, we are looking to be a cracker of a game for these youngsters of under 16. They really fight well and they show what they are capable of. Every moment you'll enjoy with us watching this game. Now it's time for the officials to making their way into the middle. And so far things have been great and exceptional with the umpires. They've been spot on. And we just expect another day of a cracker where we'll see both the captains at the toss were not really keen on talking about the final total, what they're targeting, apart from I think the captain of MSYTCA, the captain was looking to target 150, but the Karwan Falcon captain was not really interested that what target he's looking ahead. There you go. The two openers will be making their way into the middle. There'll be a lot at the stake. There you go. They need to build a partnership, the first job. And the second thing in the mind should be to utilize the first 6 overs, the power play, where you'll have a fielding restrictions. And they need to look around somewhere 45, 40 runs in the power play without losing any wicket. That's the ideal start, I'll call it. And then the rest, that these boys need to rotate the strike. And rotating strike is a key factor in any partnership or any before posting any big total. So far, we've seen that last night 121 runs getting defended. Dubai Daredevils Tigers succumbed under the pressure while chasing 121. Looks like very difficult one. Only their captain Naman Bhatt could score 50 above runs, and then the rest only was single digits. Not a great chase last night, but the game before that, what we witnessed is that 120 was chased down, not so easily, but yes, it was chased down. So we enjoyed that game as well, the first game of Rising Stars Under 16 Tournament 2025. We had day number 3, and it's a third game of the tournament. So we're just maneuvering the fielders around. It looks like the fast bowler will start the proceeding from the far end. There's one slip at Karwan as well, which is a good sign. I haven't seen yesterday any fielder at the slip scored, but now expect some movement. First ball underway. There you go. Started with a wide. Oh, keeper missing that one. That wasn't really an ideal delivery to start with. And moreover, it's just that the early butterfly is going on to your stomach because you're getting live telecasted. The world is watching you. And you're still under 16. There's a lot of pressure that you need to go through. But this is how the champions are made. So first legal delivery underway. A better one. A bit of a zip from the surface. And a hint of seam coming into the right hander. A dot ball to start with Ashal. Kamran and Shahzeb got a job in their hand to do. They've got to build a partnership. We have seen the opening partnership haven't been a lot of problem for any team. It's their middle order and the lower order which really get tested. Over tries to play far away from his body, but he's connected well and starts with a bang. The second ball of the over goes sailing over for a maximum. What else could you ask for? Clearly an entertainment in our hands. Wolves are cutting it loose. Wonderful strike from Kamran. Look at that. He played a lot away from his body, but he's thought the power behind it, timed it and smoked it away. Another one goes up. This time the result is the same. 2 maximums back to back. Those cracker of maximums brings a cracker of a person in the com box. Mudassir Ali, welcome to the commentary box.
Good evening, Abid, and good evening to all of our viewers. What an exciting tournament on our hands here at Karwan Sports Club, Day 3, and what a start. The just under 16 boys, but look at the power generated. It was away from his body, but windy conditions and wind helping him to get his second maximum.
Oh, he goes again. It's a Skyer. Who wants it? Oh, dropped. You simply cannot afford to drop a catch of a batter like Kamran.
It's really tough. It was miles up in the air, but I believe at this level you need to take those catches. But keeping in mind, as you said earlier, windy conditions, wind blowing across the ground, and heavy breeze at Karwan Sports Club. And look at that brilliant camera work. Nowhere near the ball, and he survives. Kamran survives on 12.
I was really that catch was needed for the bowling team. MSYTCA Wolves needs a wicket here, and especially the wicket of Kamran, who's just batted, scored 13 of 4. Shahzeb very solidly behind that in a stylish looking shot. Now these boys really looks promising.
Absolutely, and credit should be given to their parents as well as the academies they visit and the coaches. Technically, they are very sound and they are excited. Lovely facilities and a beautiful dugout. Experiencing something new, these under 16 boys.
Yeah, this time a bit of a formal appeal just to check on, but still bowled slightly away from the body, but this time it was a bit fuller. First over gone, 14 for none. Really a firing start here for Karwan Falcons. They really set up a stage. The first over going for 14 runs, so it looks like will be a tough for MSYTCA if they don't pick up a wicket. They'll find themselves in a very difficult position.
Yeah, absolutely, the way he started Kamran, he's looking dangerous. He'll be the key for the batting side.
Yeah, lets that one go off, but Shami got a beautiful seam and swing. So yeah, so the competition is tight. There'll be a serious battle between bat and ball.
And that too, Shamir dropped the catch of Kamran in the previous over, and the head coach Niaz Khan, next to him is our wonder boy Ayan Afzal Khan, a prodigy here, and he was a part of the early editions of Rising Star under 16 tournament, which held way back in 2021. Playing across the line, ball traveling quickly towards the fence. Couple of maximums now add a boundary to the name of Kamran, and more runs for Karwan Falcons.
Wonderful strike there. Didn't really force it to come. He just went with the swing. The ball was coming into Kamran, and he's flat batted it nicely into the gap. Look at that. He waited to see where and which direction the ball is heading, and then just in the gap, it's a lightning out quick field. The outfield, once it beats the ring, it's very hard to stop it. Yeah, for the next ball, and it's quick runs. This time off target completely. Yes, I do remember I was a part of a commentary panel back in 2021 when it all started. Karwan Rising Stars. We had 40 overs tournament as well, and 20 overs also. I was 16 by then. Crushed it into the stumps, and Castle is destroyed. What a comeback this has been from Shamir. He set the tone and bowled it perfectly, keeping tad low, and it's a cracker, a big wicket, the shape of Kamran walking out.
He bowled one towards the top stick, then came in, then bowled a wide, and now he strikes for the first time in this game. Wicket to wicket channel for Shamir, and that's the end of the dangerous looking Kamran. He looked promising, but not reading that length and line from Shamir. That's the end of Kamran. Wicket number 1 goes down. A poor shot selection, ball just keeping a bit low, no feet movement, slightly that movement, incoming delivery, and what a sight to watch. This wicket goes down. For sure, it will helped the cause of the bowling side. The way Shamir got rid of Kamran. Just a reminder, it was Shamir who dropped Kamran in the first over. Karwan Falcons 19 for the loss of 1.
Sayyidullah, the new man in. Both the batters now yet to get off the mark. Shazib only faced 2 deliveries, but the firework has gone. Kamran was looking for a serious damage. Now it would be a great relief for the captain to see the back of him. This caused a lot of trouble to the bowlers and the fielders as well. It takes some efforts to watch the ball sailing over your head as well. 19 for 1. Yet we're just at the 1.5 over behind. Yeah, this is the line. This is where you need to understand this wicket at times keeps tabbed low a little bit. You need to be careful. This is where you can get wickets.
This is what Abid is talking about. No feet movement, and you can see ball just keeping a bit low, and that troubled the batter. This was the end of Kamran.
Yeah, it's coming down the track and flicks it on the leg side. Gets 4 runs. And he gets off the mark with a boundary. What a relief that would be. It's an excellent shot. Came down the track to the Yorker. He made it full toss and make a full use of it.
And look at that energy level, and he's excited to be out there in the middle. A wayward delivery and rightly punished. An easy picking using those wrists. And look at that feet movement. He came a couple of yards and then played that shot away from that fine leg fielder. A big vacant region behind the square. And exploiting those gaps quite well. Sayyidullah, he moves to 4. And he opens the account with that boundary. What a contest. Tonight, Karwan Falcons versus MSYTCA Wolves. 2 overs gone. 24 for the loss of 1.
Well, Ashal will continue. So he deserves to continue because now there's no pressure of Kamran being died at the center, who's again outside off, well fielded. So yeah, Kamran was looking in hurry. He smashed 2 sixes in the previous over of Ashal. Shamir got rid of Kamran, cleaning him up with a clean bowled. So now Ashal can take a sigh of relief, but stepping it out, hitting it towards the mid wicket. Some work for the deep fielder. Only 1 they'll settle with. Yeah, this is better line, I think, for Ashal, that while he's trying to bowl 2 away outside off, offering a lot of width, it's better to be around wicket to wicket because this wicket is not so much predictable. So at times you can get the ball which keeps low. At times you get the bit of an extra bounce as well. Just like that.
Early days when we talk about this beautiful venue, Karwan Sports Club, a great initiative taken by the founder of Karwan Sports Club, Mr. Babar Iqbal. He started playing cricket in UAE. It was way back in 2007. Started Karwan team. Then he had that eye for the future, a vision, and that is where you can witness something remarkable like this. Almost 18 years, Abid. He started his journey and slowly he built a name for Karwan and for himself in this region, and a lovely platform for these young guns.
Well, they must be really thankful to the lovely facilities that been provided to the at this young age. Well, and also it's a great achievement for all together. If you see for UAE cricket, that it has come now. It's very hard to find rough grounds now. Oh, a good delivery. I need to be careful, Shazeb there. So back in our days, it was hardly a couple of grounds, barring Sharjah Cricket Stadium, but it was hardly a ground where you could find proper grass in the trough. And now it is a blessing for all these youngsters. They can play around on the grassy ground and then a proper cricketing wicket. They're all thanks to Karwan to provide such high level contests for under 16, and somebody is really looking for the future. 3 gone, 25 for 1.
Just one run in the previous over. It's 3 overs 25 for the loss of 1. Shamir will continue. He got that big wicket of Kamran. Now Sayyidullah, another talented right-handed batter, making a name for himself in the UAE. Nicely played down the ground for a single. What a lovely facility we have here in Ajman. And recently, just before the Asia Cup, which concluded last month, Hong Kong visited here and they had their practice session games here at the same venue, the Hong Kong international side, which was led by Yasim Murtuza, way outside the off stump, and a wide has been called. Couple of extras so far from Shamir. One in the first over, now one more. And we say Rome was not built in a day, neither was this ground. We need to have that vision and an eye for the future, and that is where Babar Iqbal's experience comes into play. And thanks to the board as well for backing such a tournament, an idea which came from Babar Iqbal to provide a platform to the under 16 boys. I still clearly remember the early days of Rising Star, how it all started. Flick of the wrist, beautifully managed. Shahzev looking confident. 4 runs to get off the mark. It took 8 deliveries for Shahzev to get off the mark, but for sure it will boost his confidence. Beautifully managed toward that leg side. Runs are coming thick and fast. Slight error. This has been the problem for Shamir. Though he has got a wicket, but he tends to be a bit wayward, trying out too many things. Early days, all you need to do is find that line and length, stick to one channel, no slip in position. Much better, much better. This is what you need to do. And what a battle we are witnessing. MSYTCA, when we talk about MSYTCA, the one man who worked really hard in this region. When we talk about under 11, under 13, 15, 16, 17, the first name comes to my mind is Mr. Shahzad Altaf, a former UAE player who represented UAE. Beautifully played and equally well fielded by the fielder. Short covers. The captain Maimun Hussain certainly saving some runs for his side. Mr. Shahzad Altaf, he was a part of UAE side which made their debut in that 1996 World Cup. Almost 29 years ago. Still remember those games. One more on the pads and lightning quick between the wickets. Shahzeb and Saidullah rotating the strike, taking those quick singles. 4 overs gone, 32 for the loss of 1.
Shabba, come on, boys. They're saying not to sledge. Okay, you can say towards us. You can say like, but not directly. Yeah, I can't say their name. Shabba, 2 mid-dot balls here, boys.
The going has been good for the batting side, Karwan Falcons, though they have lost Kamran, going at 8 runs per over. Ashal providing that width, and Shahzeb finds the gap towards that offside. Beautiful looking shot. Rock solid, standing firm in his crease. And what a shot. The young guns making a name for themselves here in UAE. Slightly width offered and no chance for the short covers, neither for the other fielders. Goes through that narrowest gap towards that offside. 4 more runs will be added to the total. Very watchful. The running between the wickets has been excellent. It's a right platform when you are just growing up, when you are looking to turn into a professional cricketer. All you need is such kind of platforms where you can showcase your talent as well as you can excel in your field.
Oh, indeed, it's been very, very talented boys. Let me put it this way: that you can see one goes for all out. Oh, he found the gap, and it's a quick outfield, and ball wins the race. Well, he didn't really worked hard to get that boundary, but just he's put that into the gap.
These boys are complementing each other quite well. He reached towards that ball and he made sure to keep it away from the reach of that fielder, the diving fielder Maimun Hussain. No chance. A lush green outfield, lightning quick, no stopping. Runs are coming thick and fast from the blade of Syed and Shahzeb. Quickly the score moves to 41.
Oh, what a shot that is. This came down the track with a lot of confidence. He's played with the straight bat, but the fielder should have done a little better there. I was certainly not expecting that one.
And what a strike, using the feet, walking down the ground, and poor effort. You need to bring your body behind the ball. So back-to-back boundaries. The intentions are very clear from these two batters to get as many as runs possible in the first set of power play.
There's a long way to learn for these boys. So that one keeping low there. So yeah, they have many years to learn. Even the small mistakes can be really rectified when they go back home and see how they need to approach the ball in terms of trying to save runs or going for the catch. I'm sure these coaches work day and night with them. So the efforts are there. That's more important. Efforts will take you to the heights. Oh, this one tries to play the cut. The third is up. And he'll get 4. Well, you got to take chances sometimes, and it works. And it worked well for him. Shazib.
Look at that, how well he adjusted. He thought of coming down the track and back off length, and quickly he waited and cut hard. No fielder in the deep, and 4 more runs to end the over number 5, 49 for the loss of 1.
Yeah, very nicely defended that one. Shamir has gone for a bit of runs, but he looks very, very confident, and he's got a good line. And then especially when those induckers, when it comes to the in-swinging deliveries, it looks like he's got a master at it. He'll only improve from here, but he's got a lovely in-swinging. Just like that, he brings the ball in nicely. I just wonder if the coaches can work with him to bring that one straighter one, or which angles away. It's too early for him. I'm sure coming years we'll see him bowling outswing as well. But meanwhile, he can just work in additional, that creating angle which leaves the right hander and goes away. And also at times with these in-swing bowlers, where they usually try to bowl full, because most of the time when they try to bowl the full because of the ball coming into the right hander, they do get wicket or clean up the batter. So that tempts them to bowl fuller.
The more you bowl, the long you spend time in the ground, it will help you. And rightly said, he has that knack of bowling fuller and trying to come into the batter, but he has been very impressive. Where the other bowler Ashal went for plenty of runs from this end, from commentary box end, he's making sure not to leak many runs. 50 comes upon board for Karwan Falcons in no time.
Yeah, quick session for 50. All thanks to the cracker of a start that Kamran gave to the team Karwan Falcons, and then Sayyidullah has never really stopped bringing those runs thick and fast with almost 200 strike rate. Oh, where was there an edge? Well, that was a lovely delivery. Cut him in half, and he's come down the track to play with the straight bat. Missed it completely.
A peach of a delivery. Bowling with the seam, hitting the deck hard. And look at that movement, going past that off stick. Was nowhere near the ball. He was trying to cut that angle using the feet. But clever enough is Shamir, pulling his length slightly back. What an over in progress.
You got to mix that. He's bowled a lot of fuller length deliveries. One, when he saw the batter coming down the ground, he's pulled his length slightly back. Very interesting. A direct hit. They'll definitely go for upstairs, looks like. Yeah, probably they'll check for the run out. Only one stump to aim it. The batter did well to get back in time. 50 for 1 at the end of power play. This is that quick start of the first 6 overs that we witnessed 50 runs coming off thick and fast. Kamran was looking in a complete different mode until that delivery took his stumps shattered, and then Saidullah taking further from there and striking, finding gaps at the regular interval. This was a lovely shot that he's played with some confidence and authority. Now, per Sharia, the leg he started with the full toss.
Good. Good stuff here, boys. Good stuff here, boys.
So Shazeb is just trying to hold one end, and the other end Sayyidullah is making sure that the runs flow doesn't stop.
Good stuff, Rush.
Now, good delivery there.
We have seen a lot of under 15, under 16 tournament, but one player who comes to my mind from these platforms is Ayan Afzal Khan. Was a star when we talk about under 13, under 15, under 16 tournaments in his playing days, and all of a sudden he was drafted to that national side and he made a wonder. So this is the right platform for these boys. They need to understand the value of this platform. If you perform well, you'll catch the eye of the selectors. Quite a few tournaments coming up for under 16 and under 19 boys. When we talk about under 16 ACC under 16 tournament, Abid, which was held a couple of months ago in Qatar, Ayan Misbah, who led the side, is a top order batter. You need to watch the way he gets his runs. It's a treat to watch Ayan Misbah batting.
I think the future looks to me is in good hands, because all these kind of tournaments will only get them going and make them better and better with each passing day. This one has hit nicely and straight to the hand, should have been catch, but he didn't really get it right and cost 4 runs to the team. Oh my.
He created an opportunity, the bowler. And look at that hit, the tall Sayyidullah taking his chances. But who is the fielder? Is it Shamir? Oh my God. For the second time in this game, he dropped a catch. 7 overs gone. Shazeb survived 55 for the loss of 1.
Looks a very good partnership so far. 36 runs of 33 balls. Samit, the new bowler, started with the wide delivery, but he's got those kind of a one who can bowl the heavy balls. He can hit the right areas. If he can do it, looks like a very nicely built young man.
I started off with the wide, but he has that smooth run up. And with that pace, wind blowing across the ground, if he can get a slip in position, he might create a problem for the batters here. Shazeb on 12. Driven nicely, but Maimun Hussain, he's like a wall at covers. The captain, number 22, a very confident looking young boy. The way he spoke during the toss, it clearly shows the confidence in him. not only these boys but their parents, they are also excited. They came to support their kids, their loved ones, not able to find the gap. Direct hit, yes and no. Is there a chance? Yes. And we are going upstairs for the first time. A big mix-up between two boys, yes and no. And what a backup by the fielder.
Yeah, I think the batter himself is in a doubtful mind. I think he's short of crease, looks like to me. The keeper have done a great job. Yes, it looks like he's a goner. Oh, a mix-up of a call. And it cost a big wicket. Shazib walking out, scoring 12 of 21. It's 56 for 1.
Walks in the captain, Hidayatullah Ayubi. It was a big mix-up between Sayyidullah and Shahzeb, which led to the fall of Shahzeb. There was never a single. Just got excited, thought of taking a single, but good recovery by the fielder, and the keeper took no time before he dislodges those bails. Out of nowhere, a wicket goes down. Karwan Falcons 56 for the loss of 2. Samit bowling his first over. Full toss, driven straight towards Maimun. Let's have a look at the field setup. Maimun making sure the right fielders are at the right position. This is what happened. Played straight towards the point fielder. There was never a single. It was Sayyad who charged in. Then a direct hit. Poor communication. Yes and no, and at the end it was Shahzeb. Went back to the hut. A glorious looking drive towards the top side to get off the mark. Hidayatullah Ayubi. Plenty of coverage towards the top side, but still he manages to find the gap. Pure timing and class. And a fumble by the fielder. The fielding has been ordinary in this game. They have dropped a couple of chances, misfields, just not able to stop those runs. Four extras so far. Very watchful, and look at the technique, rock solid, coming behind the ball, showing some respect to the bowler. The runs are coming thick and fast, and win the toss. It was Hidayatullah Ayubi. He said that they want to achieve somewhere around 150, 160, and he thinks under the lights it's defendable. But one man to watch the second innings is Fatur Rahman. He's playing for MSYTCA. So early days, but plenty of action and drama continues here at Karwan Sports Club. 8 overs gone, 61 for the loss of 2.
मार्क चाहिए मार्क चाहिए
Parsh Arya bowling his second over. Unlucky. He created opportunity in his first over. A catch put down by Shamiret, long gone. And Sayyidullah survived that first over of Parsh Arya. Left arm wrist spinner. Flighted. It was a bit fuller, not got a proper connection between bat and ball. It's always pleasing to the eyes when these young boys get an opportunity to showcase their talent. They've got top-notch facility to come and perform and excel and show the world your talent. And thanks to Karwan Sports Club and a big thanks to Babar Iqbal for providing such a wonderful facilities. Not only to the players but everything is right in place. When we talk about the com box, it's a lovely place to be in. We have a very clear view of the ground as well as Abid Ibrahim next to me in the air, and he manages to clear Maimun Hussain, and he manages to clear that boundary. Couple of bounces, 4 runs. Dictating the terms is Sayyidullah. He quickly moves to 28. He looks to be growing in confidence.
Yeah, looks very solid behind that. And he knew it. What risk he's taking for. It's a calculated risk. He knew that all I need to do is clear the man inside the ring and get a boundary. Final delivery of the over. Good running, quick call, and they completed that single in quick session. It's 69 for 2 at the end of 9. Karwan Falcons.
बार कॉल कर दूं वाटर है नेक्स्ट ओवर है बार कॉल कर दूं पानी देके आ जाए कैप्टन कैप्टन आफ्टर दिस ओवर वाटर ब्रेक कॉल दे कंटिन्यू बॉलर राइट आर्म मोर
Just played it to the leg side and timed it well into the gap. And he gets 4 runs and he keeps getting boundaries and keeps putting the pressure on the bowlers. The good part that he picked up the length early and playing across the line should be the last option, but then he isn't afraid of anything now because he's well settled and sighting the ball well. Steps out, plays it straight, and the mid off is deep. Yeah, I think they got to put the mid off and the mid on both at the boundary line. This boy is timing the ball superbly.
A lot of encouragement and support comes from his father, Mr. Tawsif Ahmad, the father of Sayyidullah, who makes sure to provide everything to this lad to excel this beautiful game of cricket. Driven nicely, but oh, what a stop. Absolutely electric in the field is the captain of MSYTCA, Maimun Hussain. Basics are right, and not afraid to put that dive, that slide. Lots of support coming in for this tournament.
Oh, that's gone upish. Difficult chance there. It just landed between the three fielders. And they completed two, I think. It's a good running between the wicket as well. So a costly over again. Samit given only 6 in his first. He tried to bowl the slower one. I think he's got away with it. Could have gone behind the ropes, but lucky for the batter, it dropped in between the three fielders.
Trying to bowl that slow ones, but rock solid is Sayadullah. Very impressive the way he is getting those runs. The intent is very clear. Just to attack, be aggressive. It's a shorter format, and it's a rare sight to watch a player the category of under 16 with so much of confidence to play those big shots, not afraid to go aerial.
Yeah, he's got the shots in the textbook. He tries to bowl that back of the line delivery. Not enough pace to trouble Hidayatullah Khan, Ayubi. Meanwhile, we're halfway through. It's time for drinks. 79 for 2, Karwan Falcons.
कैप्टन चेंज क्विकली करना है सैम 2-3 मिनट हैं कवर करने हैं तेज और डालते हैं सिंगल में स्ट्राइक गेम करना
Prussia will be bowling his third. Oh, bowls a good delivery. I think height was a factor there. Very difficult to pick those left-hand leg spinners because you're not used to it, especially for the right-hander. But there was a bat involved as well. He's played that one. This one was a good delivery. Going away from the right-hander. So some varieties there from Persia.
Shabba, shabba, shabba.
Yes, 16 years old kid, but look at that control. It's not an easy art to be a left-arm wrist spinner in the feed just for a single. Keeping things simple. Basics are right when we talk about Parsharia. Into his third over, wicketless, desperately looking for a wicket here. Sayedullah on 37, bulk of the runs coming from the lead of Sayedullah.
Place it towards the extra cover. The spinners, I think, is the way to go in this wicket, and I think MSYTCA need to understand that they need to persist with the spinners. Because fast bowlers are going for plenty of runs.
La 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 la.
Dot ball there.
Rightly said. If you can bowl a bit slow in the air, it will be really tough for the batters to generate that power. But so far the going has been good for the captain Hidayatullah and Sayedullah, stitching a partnership. Driven nicely, chased by the fielder, but no stopping. A beautiful piece of timing and placement. Looks to be in control. Hidayatullah Yubi, a rare loosener from Parsharia, and rightly punished by Ayubi. 4 more runs for Karwan Falcons. Sayedullah on 38, Hidayatullah on 14. 11 gone, 85 for the loss of 2.
वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ लेकिन उनके पास बाकी तक पता नहीं किधर बैठा है डीजे उनको ये भी नहीं पता है डीजे राइट आर्म बॉलर स्टैंड
An interesting change. Fatur Rahman got plenty of runs early days for this young boy, but he has already made a name for himself in UAE. Everyone knows about Fatur Rahman. Now with the ball, bowling those leg break deliveries. And he'll be the batter to watch in this tournament. Got plenty of runs couple of months ago playing an under 14 tournament. And that blistering knock in the final, still I remember from the blade of Fatur Rahman, which turned the tide in favor of his side, and they were the champions of the tournament. So all eyes will be on Fatur Rahman in the second innings, but as of now it's Sayedullah and Hidayatullah stitching a partnership. 31 runs worth, valuable runs between these two of just 24 balls. Flighted in the air and over the fielder. He clears the boundary with ease. A maximum for Sayedullah. He moves into 40s. And Falcons moves to 93. A mighty hit. Weighted and the strong wrist. The power generated by Sayedullah. Plant of front foot. And look at that. Clean strike. Great camera work. He wanted to repeat that feed, but Fatur Rahman, he is clever enough. And he got the big fish. Sayedullah trying to repeat the feed. He He was not in control. Fatu strikes, a big relief for MSYTCA. Another tossed up delivery, but this time it was bowled towards that off stick channel. A good catch taken by the fielder. A packed offside field. Fatur Rahman, the boy known for providing those breakthroughs. He got better of Sayedullah, 93 for the loss of 3.
Hurry up, guys. Man in, man in. जल्दी आएंगे बैटर only 90 seconds.
Samit, come in. Yeah. Ashal deep. Guys, move. This one, wait.
What an over. Confident looking Fatur Rahman. He's always in the game. An impactful player to have someone like Fatur in your side. Straight away, an impact in his first over.
Right arm more.
And walks in another talented middle order batter, Ilhan, to face Fatur Rahman. A gentle push straight towards the captain, Maimun Hussain, who has been busy in the field. What a delivery. Not afraid to toss it up again, but slightly he bowled towards the top stick and pulled his length back. That is where he got better of Saidullah. Yes and no, but a quick single has been taken, slow in the field. But what an over from Fatur. 12 gone with the single, score moves to 94 for the loss of 3.
Out to pressure, yeah. You ball 3 or 2? Your last one, 2 now only. Come on, take some. Who's coming from that end? Zayan? Huh? Come, ball from that end. For now, just give singles.
Continue, bowler.
Continue. Sir, I'll stump. Thank you.
Parsharia only bowling his final over. Very impressive, though wicketless.
Fatur, for him, bring these 2 in.
But he made sure
For Ilhan.
to keep things tight in his spell. At one stage, they were going at 10 runs per over thanks to Parsharia for bowling those tight line and lengths. In the air, we were just praising the bowler. This is the second time in his spell he bowled a juicy full toss. And Hidayatullah for the second time got a boundary against Parsharia in the same direction. Using those wrists played towards extra cover region. Couple of bounces, 4 runs. He looks to be in control. Hidayatullah, you be the captain of Karwan Falcons, inching closer to 100. Falcons 99, just 1 run away from 100 runs. So 100 comes up for Falcons with that single in 13th over. Plenty of overs to go after this. These two need to make sure to stay till the end, and it will be Hidayatullah who needs to anchor the innings for Karwan Falcons. Ball coming nicely on the blade, and the batters, they are enjoying their outing. Beautifully bowled, a wrong one. going past the wood of the batter, and a clean take by the wicket keeper. Goes down on one knee and bisecting both the fielders, deep square and deep mid. He tried his best, but just not able to keep the ball inside the rope. Oh, what a good looking shot. The tall boy going down on one knee and played towards that leg side region. He knows exactly where the fielders are positioned. Look at that effort coming from the fielder. A full stretch. He got hold of the ball, but just not able to release in time. 4 runs. The first boundary for Ilhan.
It's been a costly over from Parsharia. But nevertheless, Karwan Falcons are at the top at the moment, despite losing 3 wickets. It's 104 after 13.
Same. Except, yeah, deep cover extra. Samit, you go deep. Send him inside. Ashal, come in. Mantra.
Fathur. Oh, that was a little bit in the air, but he's got away with it. All smiles there. Well, they must be looking to get around 170. The problem is the 2 hard hitters are back in the hut. Kamran and Sayyidullah. Sayyidullah played a very fine knock. I think he's done his job. Now it's up to the captain, Hidayatullah Ayubi. He's got to work. He's going well at the moment with 21 to his name of just 16. Steps out, missed it completely. Yeah, the approach is to go bigger with the big shots. Yeah, flighted delivery, that's where you need to be, and that's what you need to work on. That try to bowl in that trajectory. I'm sure Fathur got a plan in his hands what he needs to do. Yeah, lovely delivery. This is where you need to be. Make the batter work hard for the runs. That should be the idea, and the wickets will fall itself. You don't have to go for the attacking line and length. Because of a limited overs game, 20 overs, the batter will go for the big shots. A very watchful Ilhan there, playing a runner ball knock here, just trying to keep things simple. And he does well. End of the over. 14 gone, 108 for 3.
Short leg. Square leg, mid wicket. Longer. Deep. 4. 5 allowed.
बॉलर कौन है?
Mohammed Zain Taskin. Mohammed Zain Taskin.
राइटी है?
Huh? Lefty.
लेफ्टी है ना?
Lefty. अरे वो लेफ्टी बैट्समैन है सॉरी अरे he left batsman bro my score bowling change right arm over wicket
108 for 3. And both these batters are constructing an inning here.
Say middle. Say middle.
Would indeed look
Thank you.
to maximize because they've got 7 wickets in hand. The last 6 overs, they'll probably go a couple of overs quiet from here. Zayan, the new bowler, is being introduced. Cut away straight to the field. Again, MS field. And again, a single here. Just making it a little too quick here. The fielder taking their eyes off the ball at the last moment. Yeah, offering a lot of width outside off. The idea is to prevent the runs, not giving anything into the reach of the batsman, bowling a little far away from the batter. An enticing batter to play cut shot. Steps out, committed there, and the ball is moving fast. Lightning outfield, and they cross for 2. Zayan not happy with the fielder's effort. Could have been only 1. That's what he was looking for. It's Nelson on board. Wide delivery there. Off target. Very difficult for leggies to have a control on the wrist and the ball, but it takes practice, years and years. Well, that's been a hit, and that stays a hit. A maximum, a big one. Just got something in the slot, and he's absolutely nailed it. Have a look at that one. Not from the middle of the bat, but still travels the distance. Superb timing on that. It's the captain, Hidayatullah Ayubi. Moves to 30 now. Oh, he makes room, goes outside off, and has he got all the way? Yes, he does. It's a maximum. 2 back-to-back sixes. And we are looking towards the big total. Yeah, just made room outside off and made sure that he used a lot of bottom hand. And with this kind of approach, the big total is under the way. Yeah, 176. Oh, he goes again. This time dunked down the ground. And that was the biggest of all. 3 sixes in a row, a hat-trick of sixes. I doubt that the captain would come back to Zayan to bowl again until this man is there in the center. Advancing and getting room outside off, and puts it away with some authority. That's a brilliant, brilliant batting there. 130 for 3 after 15, Karwan Falcons. Have a look at those raining sixes. That was the first of all. And then over the covers with some power. Back live. With those 3 maximums, the game is completely looks different altogether. Now we were talking about 170 earlier, the projected total. But with these 3 maximums, oh, he goes again, and it stays a hit. I doubt that might have gone all the way for 6, Mudassir.
We need to wait for the signal, and I think it's a maximum. Rock solid on the back foot as well. Oh, brilliant hit. Tremendous piece of batting by the captain of Falcons, providing that impetus. 25 balls to 48. Hidayatullah getting those quick runs.
Plays it with a straight bat. Somebody should look how he bats. He's kept himself completely quiet until he's faced 15 deliveries. And then he was finding the boundaries in the regular. Yes, Sayyidullah. He'll be happy now. His contribution didn't go in vain. And now somebody who's got ahead of him. Yeah, very watchful and brings the captain back into strike, who's 1 hit away from his 50.
I'm just wondering with ease he's clearing those boundaries. When I was 15, 16, it was hardly I could clear the 30-yard circle.
I was having tough time to make omelette. Back foot, and that brings the 50. Hidayatullah Yubi. Remember the name. What a knock. This has been a sensational knock. With almost 200 strike rate, he struck and he's brought his team in a commanding position with his brilliant knock of 50.
Class from Ayubi. It's a new beginning, new tournament and a new story. A brilliant 50 of just 27 balls, dictating the terms is the captain Hidayatullah Ayubi.
Big shout, but he's clearly missing leg. Another big over comes to an end. 140 for 3 at the end of 16, Karwan Falcons. .140 for 3, Karwan Falcons. Ashal comes back into the attack. Oh, he goes big. Has he got all of it? No. That was a very difficult one. I think the fielders need to make a clear calling who's going after it. But bringing Usher at this juncture looks like a bit of a panic mode is on for team MSYTCA Wolves. They're looking for a wicket desperately.
And that too, a wicket of Hidayatullah. He's making a mockery of these bowlers. Let it go, a judicious leave and a wide has been called. It's not only about aggression, but at the same time, he's watching the ball very closely, not trying to hit that. An extra added to the total. What a knock. Look at that sheer confidence, the way he's getting those runs.
Yeah, he's not really hesitant now. I think he's past his 50 now. He'll be more aggressive. But I think he should stay there, try till the end. Oh, that's gonna vanish. That's gonna... Ooh. Oh, you just dropped a sitter there. That was an easy one. Should have been taken. A lot of catches being dropped.
He bowled his heart out tonight. Ashal, change of pace, but not getting the support from the fielders. It was Shami who dropped a sitter for the second time in his overs. A catch put down. A wild swing, generating some pace. A beautifully bowled, hitting the deck hard, bending his back. And there was a charge from Ilhan. Straight away pulling his length back and some serious pace. 51 runs added between these two for the fourth wicket of just 29 balls. And not afraid to come down the track against the fast bowler. Was off balance. This time he connects. He goes over Fatur Rahman at point. And 4 more runs. So it's raining boundaries. The over which was looking good. All of a sudden, with that boundary, 7 runs leaked in this over by Ashal, and a feel for this fast bowler. He bowled well, but the fielders not coming to the party. Look at those young faces. The stars of tomorrow. Mamun Hussain, the fielder. Couple of runs for Ilhan and more runs for Falcons. A great initiative taken by Mr. Babar Iqbal in providing such a wonderful platform to all these under 16 boys. We need such kind of tournaments, and Niaz Khan is a happy man, the head coach of Karwan Falcons. Played on the rise, using the feet.
Ashal, keep us, Ashal.
So he completes his quota of 4 tonight. Ashal wicketless, gone for 43 runs. 17 overs gone, 151 for the loss of 3.
Yeah, him from that end. I think you'll bowl last over. अभी आता है ना बीच में इसका रन कैंसिल कर देना तो इसको 2-3 दफा बता चुके हैं उसको समय ये देखे अभी फिर ये व्यू में you ball last over then Samit ball next over yeah
हाँ है टाइम है
shoes gripper
हाँ पानी पीना है पानी पी लो मंगा लो उधर से ब्रेक नहीं करो इधर ही खड़े रहो आप इसको बोलो आधे पानी
say water bowling on
है ना आपके ग्रिपर
तो लास्ट ओवर से फतूर
बुमराह ले गए bring
On the right of your screen is the wonder boy Ayan Afzal Khan, who's a part of Karwan Falcons in the supporting staff. In between, next to Ayan is Niaz Khan, the head coach, and next to him is Mozam Hayat, the assistant coach. It's so good to see all these senior players now a part of this wonderful tournament, guiding these youngsters, playing an important role to shape them up. You always need that kind of grooming, Abid.
Well, to be honest, Mudassir, I could only see this young boy and remember one particular day when I was in Dubai Stadium when he was playing for Fujairah, if I'm not wrong, back in 2020. I think I heard from you probably that there's one boy, little boy, who's 15 years old, and you just see how magical he is when he comes to play. A wonderful delivery from Fatur. So I was nodding my head and just had my glance on this boy while he was just doing the warm-ups. We talk about that. A wonderful delivery. Perfect leg spin there. He flighted and a drift and a beats him outside off. So when he started playing, it just got me shocking that a 15-year boy battling amongst the big names back in the days, such as our heroes, likes of Rohan Mustafa, Ahmed Raza. Both of them were playing for his team, I think. I can't recall the day, but the same day I saw this boy and I had the feeling that he came down the ground and another catch goes down. Umpire was checking for the waist height, but he's came down the track. They'll still go. That's not the delivery, that's a previous one, but we've been looking for. Just umpires are probably holding it up to check whether it was a legal delivery. So yes, that day I had a feeling this boy will get to the big feat, and we all witnessed what he's done when he went for the plate against West Indies when he scored 97 or 98 probably. And that was the day when he came back, and I walked to him immediately and took a selfie with him, and just to tell him that I'm taking a selfie with you today, and that tomorrow the world will be looking for you for this selfie. Wonderful delivery from Fatur.
And Abid Ibrahim is talking about Ayan Afzal Khan. Years of hard work, years of sacrifice from his parents. He has been a very good kid, disciplined, hard-working, and that is why he has achieved a lot in his young career.
Well, not about his bowling only, but he's been very improved and a very, very big aspect for the team UAE. And it's our local boy. I mean, all his life he played his cricket in this region, this part of the world. Meanwhile, it hit straight and a bit of a fumble. An easy two. I will keep that chat alive. We are into the penultimate over now. It's 156 for 3 Karwan Falcons. Samit making a comeback. He's given 16. The last over he's bowled is given 10 runs. And the captain had a different plan to take him out of the attack because of those 10 runs. He was not be able to complete his quota.
Played straight towards the fielder, but lightning quick other batters, and Ayubi, he wants to take the charge. He wants to face as many as deliveries.
Yeah, it's it on the leg side.
Go! Butter!
Good running. This is what you need to do. Convert ones into twos. And that brings huge difference in the end.
Or running for your partner, Ilhan. It's the long strides helping him to get back to the second run. Firmly struck straight over the bowler and no stopping. It should have been stopped by the fielder. But 4 more runs for Hidayatullah. What a knock he's playing for his side.
Yeah, I was trying to bowl the Yorker and Hidayatullah was ready for it. And it got right into the slot. Good efforts there from Fatur. But couldn't stop that one from hitting the ropes. Now 163 already they achieved. They've got 9 more deliveries to go. Can they achieve around 190? Oh, cheeky innovation. And 4 runs. What an affair.
Not only he can get those runs in front of the wicket, square of the wicket, but also trying few innovative shots, and he excelled in getting those 4 runs. Thought of playing towards leg side, but that late adjustment reminds me of Misbah-ul Haq. The way he got 4 runs in the test match against Australia. Every fielder moved toward the leg side. Last second, he opened the face toward that offside to get a boundary. In the air, charging, fielder settling, and he drops. Another catch goes down.
I think that's one department MSYTCA need to work hard. Catches. Plenty of catches has gone down. We're starting from the very first over. It was Ashal. Just couldn't read. Who could not judge the ball. The batters are playing freely their shots. And another expensive over from Samit comes to an end. It's 168 for 3 Karwan Falcons.
Right arm over. Right arm over.
Last 6 deliveries. And he goes up over the covers straight to the fielder. Look at how eager Ayubi is for the strike. Very quick running between the wicket. They just completed 2. Shamir has come in to bowl the final over. I think, oh, that's a no ball. Well, that's a cardinal sin. You got to bowl an extra delivery and a free hit as well. A chance for the batter where he can swing his bat freely. Oh, he goes to the leg side. Finer of the wicket and stays a hit. Gets maximum for that. Well, runs are flowing all around. And this man has no plans to stop tonight. Oh, he goes big. Gets a full bounty, full prize for it. Glorious hit. Big 6. Yeah, wonderful timing on that and placement. Remarkable batting this is. Well, a knock to be remembered. Mind you, it's first game for Hidayatullah Ayubi in this tournament. Where he's 70 not out so far of just 37. Alan, place it to the leg side this time. Just between the two fielders. Fatur might have done a great job. The efforts were 100%. But I think the umpires would like to have another look on that. Probably. Are they checking on it? Or it is clean? Oh. Here. And this one hit nice and firm. And that will make a way for the captain of Karwan Falcons. Very costly over. First a no ball and 6 and 4 to follow. Yeah. And now flick on the leg side. That will bring the captain on strike. Now the captain comes on strike for the final couple of deliveries. Probably 3 deliveries, 3 legal deliveries to go from here. And it will only get massive from here. Can Hidayatullah. Yeah, we were expecting those back-to-back 3-6s that he's struck earlier. Was expecting that might come into the play again and he'll hit a couple of more 6s. And just hoping, was thinking about we might hit the milestone of a 200 runs for the first time in this Rising Stars under 16 tournament 2025. Well, from here, looks very difficult one. And Ilhan, we haven't seen him playing a big shot, but now it's time to hit for a big one. Keeps it on the leg side. Work from the fielder in the deep. And they're running for the third. And it looks like he's got the wicket they were looking for. Yeah, it's a suicidal run out, but a huge partnership of 92 or 50 deliveries looks like have come to an end. Yeah, sharp work from the keeper. Hits the stumps. And he gets the big man walking out, but I think he's done the damage already. Yeah, it's the end of the innings. That's why they were running for the third. But nevertheless, it's been a wonderful show. It's been a class batting, not only from Hidayatullah Ayubi, the captain, but there was Sayyidullah who also anchored the inning, who set the platform. It was Kamran who started very quick. And he set those 2 6s in a quick session. And it was up to these boys to finish it off on a high. And they managed to get a wonderful, wonderful score on board. A massive number. And not an easy wicket to bat on, let me remind you. That's the target set then. We've got 120 balls to chase 186 runs. MSYTCA Wolves need to respond to that, and they need to play some aggressive and attacking cricket all around. There'll be a very big task ahead. Not an easy job in our hands to do. That's the highlights. That's how it started. The second ball went for 6 and the third one as well. Looked like Kamran will take it all, but then that ball keeping Tad low. And Shamir struck gold. He took the wicket of Kamran. And then there was a partnership brewing up between these two batters, Saidullah and Shahzaid. They kept on going until that run out took a place. It was the other end which was in trouble, and that run out has really posed a great effect to the game. But then the captain stepping in took his time for the first 15 balls. Really didn't go very hard at initially, but that was a dismissal when that made a way for team Karwan Falcons to don't look back and keep hovering and keep scoring runs. Those are the 3 sixes that we've been talking about. And then he reaches milestone, the captain leading from the front. And the runs flow never stopped there. It was a bit of innovations, with some power, some timing and placement to get them to the mammoth total. And it's a big one, 186 runs target. That was the final run out. They tried to run for the 3, fall slightly short of the crease, but nevertheless they have done a marvelous job to post a mammoth total, a huge one of 186 runs. 88, pardon me, 188 runs. Target is set for MSYTCA Wolves, and time for us for hit for the breaks when we come back to see the response of MSYTCA Wolves.
बराबर सही थी मसूद भाई ये यार ना लो करो होना हाथ से ना अंदर गाड़ के ये ले हाँ सेंटर करो सही हो गया ये लाइन वो भी ला सकता गली सारा खराब हो गया कड़ी सही है नहीं लगना मिट्टी मिट्टी ये राजू लाई ये हो गया मसूरी जो नजर आते छोटो उसने गला चला तो उसने अरे राजू लाया ला ए ऊपर चो जा नहीं हाथ पे लीड होगा
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't take long to get you these actions back. Rising Stars Under 16 tournament 2025, where MSYTCA have won the toss and elected to bowl first, and invited team Karwan Falcons to the batting, and Karwan Falcons have posted a mammoth total of 188 runs in their 20 overs. They just lost 4 wickets in process, and they've been exceptional in the batting. So now the next part starts, where the real test will be out for the bowling. How they'll tackle that one, we're just waiting to see those action getting live. All these boys look charged. The 2 umpires are making their way back to the center to officiate the game number 3 of Rising Stars Under 16 tournament 2025. And there you go. A very wonderful team. It looks like very gelled boys. It looks like very professional. Doesn't look like they're playing their first live game televised. They look very much in groove. Now here the 2 openers are making way to the center from MSTY's CA boys. The Wolves are taking charge.
बॉलर कौन है बॉलर?
Fatur. A lot of expectation from this boy. He's got to click. That's the only way to chase this 188. Expecting a fight back from MSYTCA Wolf. And definitely they'll take the challenge up.
Middle and leg, 2 covering.
Just maneuvering the fielders around. Amrullah will bowl to Fatur. Yeah, that's the field set there. No slip at cordon. So the third is up even. So there you go, first ball. The mid wicket is deep and it's straight to his hand and he's dropped. Goodness me. Well, a batter like Fatur, you cannot really give him chances. It looks like he wasn't expecting the first ball. Will come to him. Very casual approach. You got lots of runs in the tank, but still you need to do your basics right. Amrullah wouldn't be too happy with the fielder's effort. He should have held that catch. Yeah, sprays it down the leg side now. Maybe trying to bring a lot of pace. So stab and run. Oh, that was shy from the stumps. Could have been a run out there. Well, a lot of risk is involved to bring that single. So the first over so far is full of action. Have a look at that one. Was he gonna? Oh, he was miles out. He wasn't even in the frame. That would have been the end of Shurya. So both the batters got a live each. Now plays it smartly between the two fielders. And beautifully gets 4 runs and gets going. And that's what the team MSYTCA is expecting from Fatur. He's read the length well, and so the ball is coming into him after pitching. So there was a bit of sea movement, but it all helped the batter to get its way. Again in the gap, and it's the same result. You got to push the third back. Otherwise, this boy will keep on scoring all day long because he's availing his chances. He's got one chance. Will not be looking to take in another one. Still the third is up. The field isn't changed yet. Or probably the captain wants him to bowl to the different line. So that's why he's kept that deep mid-wicket behind. And he bowls wide delivery. Did that lose the bats? No. A wide delivery there. The third extra in the over. This over has gone for plenty. And it's just that adding salt to the injury. Amrullah is trying to make Fatur play on the leg side. But for now he's struggling to find the length and line. Again another wide. Oh, that's many extras. You've got to really focus. You've got runs on board, but have to bring your best game out. I didn't get timing on that, and probably that's what they want him to do. Play the across the line towards the leg side. Oh, he does that, but this time he timed it well and got a maximum. First over gone for 20 runs, a massive one. Have a look at the pickup shot. Stand and deliver. Oh, that's effortless. Marvelous batting. Lovely wrist work. Placement A wonderful strike. Yeah. A lot in control. 20 runs of first over. 20 for none.
Umpire leg stump. Middle stump. एक्स्ट्रा नहीं है, इधर आ जाओ हिदायत. शाबाश शाबाश. घूम जाओ सेलेस्टी. तू भी बस ज़्यादा नहीं.
MSYTCA Wolves
सिर्फ एक बार है भाई.
have done their job well for the first over.
Oh, well ball. Shaba. Ye
Dot ball here.
Shaba. Samay.
So the spinner comes into the attack immediately. And I think that's the way to go.
Ye chase. Shaba. Good bowling.
'Cause the fast bowlers from even Karwan Falcons enjoyed batting against. And look at the total they posted. Hit nice and firm. Clears the ring. Gets 4 runs. Yeah, that's a good strike. Slightly fuller. And he goes well. Surya Sharma has gone for it. Taking the risk, worth taking the chance. The mid-off is up. And now mid-on is being pushed back to the ring, to the boundary line. And they've got square leg out.
Ye chase. Shaba Amrullah.
Yeah, the long one is in deep, so they'll easily pick up single. This man on your screen is a danger man. Fatur
Thank you.
scored 15 runs of just 5 deliveries so far. And he knows that
Returning.
he's got plenty of responsibilities. And he's already got a chance.
इतना पीछे ना करना.
Enter to the gap. Onto the fence. 4 runs. A lot of width offered outside off. And he's capitalized on that. A wonderful batting. Just 6 deliveries and he's moved to 19. So he's in for something really bigger.
Ye chase. Shaba.
That's the
Ye ball
line.
hai na.
I think that's a better line and length, and that's where he needs to be. End of 2 overs, 29 for none.
Bowler change, right arm over. Middle. आगे.
Amrullah. इन्हें ना वाला अच्छा. Ilhan.
And interesting field set out there. The long on is is back at the ring. Now Baitullah has come into bowl, and the spinners I think will take a lot of overs from the spinners to bowl. That's up and over, and hits the rope as well. Smart batting. They're getting the boundary early in the over.
Tense dugout. They are chasing a mammoth total. Width offered, and look at that. Beautiful timing and placement, leaning on the front foot, using those wrists and taking full advantage of the power play. Two prolific batters out there in the middle. Shauri and Fatur Rahman going at 15.23 current run rate. Tossed up delivery. A slight fumble, never a single. Always cute to watch Shauri and Fatur Rahman. Aggressive batters. Changing his length adjustment by Baitullah. Thanks dugout to head coach Qasim on the left of your screen. Still a long way to go in this game, but flying start. The foundation is being laid by Shauri and Fatur Rahman. They need to make sure not to lose a wicket here. Baitullah is a very clever bowler. A low full toss, not trying to hit it hard. These are the moments which helps you build your career. Early days for all these young cricketers. In a learning phase. Very impressive. Fatur goes down on one knee, and the result is a maximum. This boy is dictating the terms with the bat, not sparing Baitullah. A bit quicker coming into Fatur, and he read that quicker delivery early. And the plan was simple for Fatur to go down on one knee and takes Baitullah out of the equation. A clean hitting continues by Fatur Rahman. Batting with a strike rate of almost 300. Goes straight, no chance for Kamran. Traveling like a bullet. They are delighted. Fatur Rahman is on a roll, he is on fire here. An expensive over from Baitullah. A valiant effort, clean strike, and ends though with the boundary.
Middle.
Another spinner from the far end, Sami. In the air, but in the gap as well. Few runs on offer. Fatur is coming back for the second. He's pushing hard. A bit slow, the fielder to release that ball. Quite an interesting action when we talk about Sami. reminds me of Mujibur Rahman, Afghanistan. Control spinner. Tossed up in the air, fielder settling, not a proper connection. This time, no mistake. And Sami strikes in his second over. The tossed up delivery. There was no long on. They invited him to go big to clear that fielder at mid-on. But not coming under the ball. Got that elevation, not the distance. The tall Ilhan. All eyes wide open. And a wonderful catch taken by Ilhan to get rid of Shaurya. A big relief. The first wicket goes down. 46 on board.
हेलमेट कवर अच्छा है भाई, शाबाश। अंपायर मिडल, क्या बात है, मिडल ले लिया। इसको अंदर नहीं लेना, अंदर लियो, उसको अंदर लियो।
On strike,
ले तू ऊपर आओ,
for the first time in this
सिंगल नहीं दियो।
Chedi Ma'am at total of 188. They have lost their first wicket.
शाबाश 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 साले। ये चीज बड़ा स्क्रीन पर आया जज्बा।
क्या हुआ कहते? Driven nicely and clears the mid on and mid off as well. A lightning quick field. And with the boundary, 50 comes up for MSYTCA Wolves, and off the mark Rizwan. In style, it was a bit fuller, not trying to go across the line. Played straight down the ground. Beautiful piece of timing and placement. So much of talent available in this tournament. Every batter impressed. Loud appeal. Was it going down the leg? An interesting call. It will be interesting to see the replay. 6 runs so far. A wicket went down. Really batting well.
शाबाश इनसाइड एज ने बचा लिया। ये चीज अजय
Tossed up and beautifully managed and equally well fielded. So a successful over from Sami comes to an end. 4 gone, 51 for the loss of 1.
थोड़ा बाहर से जाया करें बेटा।
Baitullah will continue, gone for 15 in his first over. Rizwan on strike. So spinners in tandem here. Onto the pads. But an excellent field setup. There is a fine leg which is a bit square towards that leg umpire, and just behind the leg umpire there is a fielder to protect the boundary. There is short mid wicket as well as the long on, who is a bit wider. Mid off covers, extra cover, point, and short third. So the length will be middle and leg, keeping in mind two fielders outside 30-yard circle toward that leg side by Baitullah. Cheeky, smart, but straight towards the fielder. Not trying to generate that power. Fatur trying to use that pace offered by Baitullah, but not able to find the gap. So what an over in progress. They are building that pressure slowly. They have got that first wicket in the previous over. The bottom hand of Fatur comes into play. A huge maximum. It goes out of the stadium. A mighty blow from the blade of young Fatur Rahman. The clean hitting, the clean striking from the blade of Fatur continues. He is not afraid to take on Baitullah. An attacking batter, a promising talent here in UAE. He loves to go big. Almost a 90-95 meters maximum. One more time and he clears the fielder. There was an opportunity, but a couple of yards in the fielder was, and that made life easy for Fatur. Back-to-back maximums. He moves into 40s in just 12 balls. 41 for Fatur. Oh, clean and beautifully managed. Ayan Afzal Khan was in trouble, but poor effort. You need to be on the boundary line. It's Fatur Rahman on strike. He generates some serious power. Another blow, this time towards that offside region, piercing the fielders towards that offside. Couple of maximums followed by a boundary. He's leaking runs. Fatur Rahman coming hard at Baitullah. 17 runs so far. A master class. Controlled aggression we are witnessing from this young lad. And there you go. The fastest 50 of this tournament belongs to Fatur Rahman. The young boy came out with a plan. And this young boy writing in history in the ongoing Rising Stars under 16. And this is the platform which was given by Karwan Sports Club. And he is making full advantage of this platform. 5 overs done, 74 for the loss of 1. Amrullah is back into the attack, gone for 20, thanks to Fatur Rahman for his clean striking of the ball. He came hard on every bowler, and MSYTCA, they're marching towards the target quite easily, thanks to Fatur Rahman. Not once, not twice, but n number of times whenever this boy is out there in the middle, he made sure to get those runs, entertain the crowd. A proud moment for Fatur Rahman's family, for his father, who has been a true encouragement and support for Fatur Rahman. Trying to play inside out and half stop, but so much of power yet again from the blade of Fatur Rahman. No stopping. It's not easy to stop those balls coming at you. The batter is Fatur Rahman. And look at that adjustment. Thought of going towards that leg side, but at the last second, using those wrists, goes towards that cover region. All he knows is to get those runs in quick time. Niaz Khan, he's enjoying this. Fatur goes down on one knee and Fatur clears that fine leg. Was there an opportunity? I don't think so. Few months back, it was Niaz Khan who was the head coach of Fatur's team, which went on to lift the cup in Sharjah in one of the tournaments, where he lit up the finale by scoring some quick runs. A star in making here in UAE. Onto the back foot and a rare dot delivery. We have seen the likes of Asif Khan Behrooz. We have seen the likes of Mohammad Wasim for the senior team, and also in the A division tournament. But this is something special. This is under 14, under 16 category. And these boys are matching up with the big boys of UAE. Fatur Rahman, a night to remember, but still the job is not done. He needs to make sure to stay till the end. He will provide an opportunity to the opposition. They need to latch on to it. And parents, they are watching this game very closely. Some supporters coming in at this beautiful venue. The weather has been kind. Slowly the temperatures going down as the evening settles here in Ajman. It's a wonderful venue where you can come in. You can follow this beautiful game of cricket. Fatur trying to come down the track. Loud appeal. A bit frustration we can see from Sami. Desperately looking for that wicket. But clearly the power play belongs to MSYTCA, because it's Fatur Rahman's show. Let's see the mini package of the first 6 overs, dominated by Shaurya and Fatur Rahman. They came hard on the bowlers. Amrullah went for 20 runs in his first over. Flick of the wrist. 360-degree player Fatur Rahman. Just 15 years old, but he knows how to get those runs on a big platform. He's shining bright under the lights here at Karwan Sports Club. It's a new story, a new beginning here in Ajman. And writing the script of this tournament with his blade is Fatur Rahman. 81 for the loss of 1, 6 overs gone. What an entertainment he's providing. I'm sure the big teams here in UAE, they'll be eyeing to get him into their squad. All you need to do is you need to guide, you need to groom this future star of UAE. The signal comes in from on-field umpire Asif. That was the end of the power play. The fast bowler has been introduced. It's a tall Ilhan. Sensible piece of batting by Rizwan. He knows it's Fatur Rahman who is going great guns. He needs to face as many as deliveries possible. Early in the innings, a catch was put down. The kid is not interested in watching the game. In fact, she is busy on her mobile. She knows she is on big screen. The smile says it all. The camera always brings the smile. Great job done by our camera team. And kudos to Bullseye Production for bringing such beautiful pictures live from Karwan Sports Club, located in Ajman. Eager eyes wanting their kids to perform well. They are supporting their kids to make a future for themselves by playing this beautiful game of cricket. Using the feet, clobbered towards the corner. What a hit! They're 15-16 years old kid, but look at that way they're dominating. They're not afraid to go big. They are taking on the bowlers. It's raining maximums coming into the right hand batter, but Rizwan was in control. He was in a good position. Good use of the feet. The basics are right. The shorter format. And they worked really hard. The coaches did a wonderful job in grooming these boys. Change of pace, a bit wider.
Yeah, that was definitely missing leg. Big shout there from Ilhan. They ran for it. It's given as leg buys. They've got a plenty of runs on board, and Fatur with 57 of just 18 is literally done a massive damage to Karwan Falcons. Mind you, this is the man who was dropped at 0, and now he moves to 60 with a wonderful boundary on the offside, a full toss delivery outside off. And Fatur Rahman would say thank you very much. Tries to bowl the slower one, got it completely wrong, and had to pay the price. 94 for 1 at the end of 7. Maneuvering the fielders around. The current run rate is 13.5. Rizwan accompanying Fatur Rahman. Captain comes in to roll his arms over. Hidayatullah Ayubi. A much better line and length. Oh, he's hit that one on the leg side, straight to the man. That will make a way for the danger man to be on a strike. Yeah, everybody is glued on their seat. 188 runs, half of it has been achieved in just 7.2. one-hander.
Shaba, Shaba. Shaba, UB.
Just tried to play that shot, didn't time it at all. But with the two minds,
Shaba, Shaba, one ball.
he bowls that block hole delivery, which
Shaba, Shaba.
didn't give any room for Fatur Rahman. Well, this boy, as long as he stays on strike, everybody around can expect anything. Oh, gets down the leg side, a wide delivery, the extras they need to control. They've got plenty of runs on board, but certainly the chase is on.
Shaba, UB, good over.
But the captain haven't conceded a boundary, which is a great sign so far.
Oh, that!
Yeah, good one, keeping low there, and a good over. A tight one from Hidayatullah Ayubi. It's 98 for 1 MSYTCA Wolves.
Bolo change, right arm over.
The new bowler comes in is Nirmay. Straight away bowls a tight line and length if he continues to bowl so. The momentum will shift towards Karwan Falcons. It's just a matter of couple of good overs from the bowlers. Yeah, just like that. Some dot balls will bring the pressure on the batter to commit mistake. They will try to play a big shot. Now, the previous over went quiet, and this one is still one run off 3 deliveries. Probably Fatur Rahman will take risk, take chance for the big shot. Oh, this is wonderful stuff. Nirme is not giving anything easy. I think MSYTCA need to hold their nerves a little bit. That ball kept low. Fatur Rahman managed to get a wood on that. That brings 100 runs for MSYTCA Wolves. Oh, exceptional delivery. So it's hard to predict the ball, which one will be kept low in the extra bounce. It's 100 on board for 1 at the end of 9. Well, two legends talking to each other. Mr. Qasim, the coach of MSYTCA, and our own hero, Asif Khan. Meanwhile, inside out, and that's remained all the way for a 6. Fatur Rahman is unstoppable. Now the partnership moves to 60 of just 35 deliveries. He's been quiet. He's got 1 delivery in the slot. And you can only dream of playing inside out for all the way 6 runs. What a wonderful strike. What a beautiful hit.
How's that?
Oh, that was a bit of a bat involved in that. A nice comeback by the captain, Hidayatullah Ayubi. Bowled the wrong and after getting hit for a maximum. Yeah, just tries to play the cut shot and quickly off for a single. And that's the way. Oh, he goes big again. This time it's his partner Rizwan was hit the big one. Same direction, same result as previous couple of deliveries ago. But Fatur Rahman brought that 6. Yeah, the only mistake was done by Ayubi, that he's bowled in the slot. And the rest is an easy picking for the batter. Sailed over for a maximum. Yeah, that will really give some relief again to the team MSYTCA. Some adjustment in the outfield as well. Yeah, this time played with this soft hands, nudged it towards mid-offer for an easy single. So no pressure whatsoever, getting 2 maximums in this over. Will Fatur be quiet, or will he take the long route? He tries to hit big one, and the fielder did well there, but almost went to the boundary line. It's a good running. Completed easy too. 116 for 1 at the end of 10. It's time for rings. Back live. 116 for 1 at the halfway through. The job is not done from MSYTCA Wolves, that they need to score runs. Got a big target ahead of. Full toss, whacked, and goes for all the way for a maximum. Well, there is hardly any margin of error, and that kind of a delivery would definitely be punished. Easy picking there. Full toss, outside off, and look at the control and placement. What a shot. With the pace Fatur Rahman is going on, another 10 balls might bring him the big number, the 3 digits, the big one, 100 probably. Looks on card, definitely. A wide delivery, could be a chance of a run out here, but not a clean collect and throw from the keeper. Rizwan was heading for a run. A wide delivery need to be re-bowled here. Yeah, that's more like it. A better line and length. You've got a 6 of this over. 8 runs already coming in. So that's what your required run. You're still way ahead of it. You need 7 runs and over. You got 8. Well, that's not timed well. That could be a chance. Taken. And that's a big relief. It's a huge wicket. It's a huge blow to the team MSYTCA Wolves. And what a relief for Karwan Falcons to see the back of this man. Fatur Rahman did all sorts of damage. Played a very handy knock, but he tried to go big in the over, which was not required at all because he's already got 8 runs of an over. Still he's gone for big and lost his wicket in process. 124 for 2.
Middle covering.
The new man walking in is Persharia. And now Rizwan becomes the senior partner with 7 runs required in over, even less than 7 runs in over. Should be an easy task here if they make another partnership. Partnerships are key, and also it makes left hand and right hand combination with Persharia in. End of the over, 11 gone, 124 for 2.
लेग ले यार आजा आगे आगे वो आगे
Well, that's the occasion now. It's 64 required of 54. 7 runs and over. Still a spinner. Onto the attack. Full toss. Try to hit big. Could this be a chance? No, just bounce in front. Yeah, they're just looking towards the umpire for a no ball, waist height, but umpire is not interested at all in that. I think Rizwan has missed an opportunity there. That was easy delivery to hit. Oh, he's managed to get part of bat on that. Changing field. The square leg has come out. There's a mid wicket and long on. Leg side is packed. Smartly bowling according to his field set. Karwan Falcons need to pick up wickets, generate a lot of dot balls. And that's your man, the new man on the crease you can apply the pressure on. Full toss, flicked on the leg side. And that will race away for 4 runs. Well, those are easy picking. Onto the pads and a full toss. Hit me delivery. And he had all the time in the world to place that one into the gap. Just a flick on the leg side. I need to bowl well here. Oh, he's bowled again, a full toss, straight into the fielder, and that's a wicket. Well, my words, a full toss can get you a wicket at times. He didn't try to hit that one hard. He wasn't expecting a full toss delivery coming in. He just made a little bit of a missed time on that. A very calm pose from Imran. He's gone for runs, but he's got the breakthrough. 131 for 3. Imranullah. Last delivery to the new man, Mantra. It's called buys. So the batter is still yet to get off the mark. It's 132 for 3.
Middle, both are you. Yes. Right arm round between.
Nirmay comes back into the attack and he's been very effective, especially a wicket to his name. Yeah, there you go. He's coming just between the umpire. Yeah, this one held its line. A wide ball. Yeah, this will be interesting. Mantra was looking to get off the mark, a left-hander. And he's just enticing the batter, Nirmay, to play the cut shot. And you got to be very careful while playing that cut shot. You might entice it up in the air, and the backward point might come into the plate.
Right hand, right arm over.
We have big names pouring in. Yeah, this is much better. Line and length. Still they are getting that current run rate around over 10 runs and over. So they can afford to take their time, but they need to make sure they end up winning this contest. After such a great start, you just can't back out. Rizwan is out there still. So there'll be plenty of hopes and a responsibility on Rizwan's head. Just a flick on the leg side. A single, very tight over comes to an end. Only two coming off it. 134 for 3. Oh, that was a wonderful delivery. He pitched it up and then turned it away from the left-hander. Full toss. Didn't time it well, but that will still do. Right between the two fielders. Gone for 4. I think Imranullah need to work on those full tosses. Not every time that full toss will get you a wicket. This was right between the two fielders. It's just one boundary and the pressure comes back. Wide delivery. Extras are being now serious concern for team Karwan Falcons. Oh, that was a good delivery. Completed a run. Yeah, Shahan Akram sitting nicely into the dugout of Wolves. Now, what a talent he is. Great off spinner and a wonderful top order batter. Swept on the leg side, straight to the fielder. Yeah, they need to bring those ones and twos in. Oh, this one gone completely wrong. Excess should be a concern there for team Karwan Falcons. They've got 9 extras so far. Last delivery of Imranullah's second over. He's got a wicket to his name as well. Good one to end the over. 1-4-3 for 3. Seven and a half required from here. Rizwan has been quiet for a while. I think he should be the one to take the responsibility. Yeah, your coach have to help you out. Yes, that's how it needs to be done, champ. It will take some years to learn. Yeah, but you'll be there. Good one, coach. Yeah, he made it look so easy. Good delivery. Very good delivery from Nirmay. Out of this all, Nirmay has bowled tremendously well. He's into his final over and given only 15 and picked up a very crucial wicket as well. So he's a real threat there for Team Karwan Falcons. Well, that wasn't required at all, Nirmay. The batters picked up one. A very good delivery. They're not just giving enough room. Not dropping short so that batter can go on to the back foot and hit for the big shot. Neither too full where he can placement. Wonderful spell from Nirmay comes to an end. He's given 17 and picked up a very crucial wicket after bowling his full quota of 4 overs. 148 for 3. Last 12 bowls, only 8 runs coming in and a lot of extras to be added on that. So the batters need to really work its way. It keeps going. There's some force behind the ball. The pacer comes in. Oh, that's a good line and length. And the ball is also keeping a little low. Yeah, so the comparison is the team MSYTCA Wolves are at 148, where at the end of 15, Karwan was 130 for 3. Still ahead in the contest, the team MSYTCA Wolves. I think that's for the keeper. Not sure the conversation. Yeah, you really can't do anything about that delivery. It keeps low as well. And hits the right trajectory. Celestino. It's been one really economical so far. If you're giving 6 runs and over, still you're doing a fine job. The pressure is on Karwan Falcons at the moment. So 150 comes up with the single. 38 more runs. A big role of Fatur Rahman in the context. It should be Rizwan who should be taking charge. They need a boundary every over at least. Big shot on the leg side, heaving it, and only a single will be allowed. Yeah, almost 9 runs is required. Once it reaches to 10 runs and over, then it will be difficult. They need to get a boundary in this ball. Oh, he tried well. Straight to the fielder. They'll at least try for couple. No. That's the end of a wonderful over from Celestino. Only 4 runs given in a tight situation. MSYTCA Wolves are at 152 for 3. Sami comes into the attack to bowl his final over. Tried to play the reverse sweep straight to the man standing at third shot. Played it on the right side and got a dot ball again. Well, that's gone up and could be a chance. Oh, dropped! There are many chances gone begging. It's not only one team who's dropped most, but both are in competition now. It was Imranullah. I had this opportunity to pick up a catch. It looked easy. Mozam Hayat at the boundary line is watching closely. I'm sure the coach will make a note of it. Well, that is uppish. It has gone straight to the man and bit off. Yeah, now you can sense the pressure is shifting towards MSYTCA Wolves. The required run rate has jumped over 10 runs and over. The current stays at 9.5. What a shot this is. This is a cracker. What a strike. Advancing down the track. Lifts that one up and sends it for a 6 runs. Rizwan is now taking charge here. Look at that, coming quickly down the track. And lofts that one up. The pure timing. Excellent shot. That will settle a lot of nerves. One last delivery. He hits it hard along the carpet, straight to the fielder. Rizwan will keep the strike. It's 161 for 3.
विकेट के बाद, विकेट के बाद। शाबाश, आ रहा है, बड़ा शॉट आ रहा है।
27 of your last 18 legal deliveries. Celestino has given 3 only in his previous. The slower, the better. A misfield will allow the batters to cross for 1. They are not offering any pace. This young boy is making it hard for the batters to score runs. This one hit down the leg side. Protection is there. But hold on. Hold your horses, mate. You just bowled a no ball. It'll be a free hit. And it's Rizwan to get the free hit. Oh. Quite a big no ball. I like his action, his attitude. Hit over the bowler head. Fielder in the deep. Does really well. Good pick up and throw. No harm done in the free hit. 16 more deliveries, 23 needed. They have a match in our hands, a high voltage, high scoring game. Another no ball. Another mistake here. Look at that difference of just one partnership. The first fall on 46 and then at 140 around, and that's a no ball. Another one. Yeah, 124. So 92 runs partnership almost between those two. A dot ball. Yeah, I really can't do anything about that pace and delivery where he's bowling with the pace off and he's just hitting the right areas. Well, this one has come into the slot and sailed over for a maximum. Yeah, you can sense all pumped up in the dugout of MSYTCA. Too much width outside off. Into the slot. And puts it away in a grand fashion. A lovely strike here. That 6 brought a lot of nerves down. And I can sense this match is going down the wire. Karwan Falcons will not give away this match easily. They will fight for every single run. They're back to the bowler. Celestino just having a glance at his fielders. Again back to the bowler. Oh, trouble! A timely went back Rizwan and it's quite a bit of frustrated. He wanted to keep the strike. Yeah, just a bit of misfield, but good that they didn't run for. Oh, he was gone. He was gone. Interesting game we have in our hands now. 173 for 3. $15 needed of 12, a dot ball to start with. The tensions are arising. As that 6 has brought hopes for MSYTCA Wolves. And swept on the leg side. And he gets a boundary. And that's brings a lot of relief again. Brings MSYTCA Wolves back in the game. With a big heave on the leg side. Yeah, everybody from the coaching staff is at the boundary line, dropping their advices. Mozam Hayat, Niaz Khan, Ayan Afzal Khan, all three of them standing on the ropes. A wide delivery here, which makes it runnable. 10 looks gettable. Whoa! It's some turn and bounce. A lot will depend on this over. Yeah, a bit of a words between the two. Yeah, that's a legal delivery. Rizwan probably asking for a wide delivery, but no. That's not the case. It's just fired it up. Ayubi, Hidayatullah Ayubi, the captain. Oh, no chance for run. And this is getting tense and tense. And Rizwan would definitely ask him to go for the big shot. There's been a plenty of dot balls from Mantra. Oh, he got the man he was looking in the end. Cleaned him up. And what a way to bring the over to an end. With a wicket. Mantra tries to play the sweep shot. Shot his leg stick out and Ayubi has struck gold here. Some serious tensions going on around. What a match we have in our hands. 10 needed of last 6 balls. Still matches hanging in between. And the assistant coach Mozim Hayat is showing his moves. That's the dismissal. Yes, was under huge pressure. He wanted to get some runs for his team. Now the pressure is on Rizwan. Not with a clean connect. And Rizwan wants a strike. There'll be only 9 needed of last 5 balls. And Karwan Falcons are at the top at the moment. The new man will have to score runs, at least a boundary in the next couple of deliveries. Lots of fielders are maneuvering around. It's a tension. Didn't give him room and he's made a quick single and brought that injured man on strike. Now Rizwan has to do it for his team. Or will it be Celestino, who haven't given much runs? He's calm and composed. But he goes big. Is this the moment? No, he's dropped the catch. They'll be coming back for 2 and a chance of a run out. Looks like got the run out, or probably they're running for the 3rd. Or completely mix up. A huge mix up. A throw is really gone hayward, and they're running for the 4th. In fact, they have to come back. The wicket is not intact. It's all happening here. What action! What drama! Well, an eventful moment. Yeah. One only could laugh about it. And the umpire has raised his hand asking for the ball, and we are probably first going upstairs to check for the run out. Well, what moment it is. Wanted to run hard. Yeah, it was first in the air. Catch got dropped. The throw was at the bowler's end. Was struggling to get back. The keeper collect that one and hits it directly. Oh, yeah, they've got a wicket. It's a run out. And what a relief there for Karwan Falcons. They batted first. They put a big total on the board. 188 runs. Very difficult to chase that one, but Fatur Rahman scored a marvelous 70 odd runs. Still the game is on. They need 8 of last 4 deliveries. So he's 70 odd runs, a quick 70 odd runs from Fatur has brought the hopes alive, kept the hopes alive of MSYTCA. And he goes big again. They'll only pick up single. The tensions are still there. And 7 of last 3 deliveries. Any boundary will bring the batting team back in the game. Oh, they'll be running off for it. And now 6 needed of last ball. Well, this can be a magical moment if somebody can hit that one. Karwan Falcons are happy about it. Celestino haven't bowled a single loose delivery so far. All tight bowling. Everybody on their feet. Last ball is gone up. Has he got all the way? No. Fielder stopped that one. And they'll be running for 3rd or 4th. Doesn't really matter. It's a run out in the end. But it is Karwan Falcons all the way to fetch the victory out of the throat from MSYTCA Wolves. But you got to give credit to these boys. MSYTCA Wolves has fought really hard. Got to 180. They've fallen 7 runs short. And what a moment. What a game we had in our hands. Really stood tall, both the teams. It took really long to apart these 2 teams. It went right till the last ball. Was in the air. But it was a smart move. Rather going for a catch. Yeah, that's an easy run out in the end. And a great work. A lot of credit goes to Celestino for his bowling towards the end and holding his nerves. Now this has been a great show together. Wonderful show by both the teams. They have really showed the class what they've got. At this age, they have got all the capabilities and skills. What a game we witnessed. Well, this was the batting summary where Fatur Rahman is scoring 78 runs of just 32 balls. What a knock it is. One to be remembered. And then Rizwan making his 52 of 45. Only these two batters contributed majorly in the chase. But it all went to end when it went to the last. A lot of bowlers is being used by Hidayatullah Yubi. So they've got Sami who picked up a wicket. Hidayatullah himself picked up a wicket in the end. Nirmay was the pick of the bowler for me with the economy of 4.25. And he's picked up a wicket also. Imranullah had a wicket to his name. He was tad little expensive because of bowling a lots of no balls. Or probably full tosses, pardon me. Celestino didn't get any wicket. But that was your man who brought the game back for you. Wonderful bowling from Karwan Falcons. And they had a great game. That's the highlights bundle for you. Started that first ball got dropped for Fatur Rahman and then he never looked back. He's kept on tonging all part of the ground. Big shots. A lot of runs coming thick and fast. This was the partnership really. A 46 runs partnership opening and then Rizwan when he stepped up along with Fatur Rahman. They had different plans altogether. They've really worked well. They were really going after the looseness. And for some matter, they went back against the good ones as well. Nirmay was a wonderful pick. He didn't give a lot of runs, but when he bowled looseness, he's got the treatment for it. That was a Niskaya, but right into the hands. A big wicket, Fatur to fall. And then a bit of wickets fallen down. Rizwan taking responsibility, reaching his 50 and trying to take his team home. But this was the over which has set the tone. Hidayatullah Ayubi firing those deliveries, not giving runs, putting pressure on the opponents. And this was in the end a mix-up of Rizwan's run out, which has just dropped the hope of winning. In the end, they just tried to get something for the team, and in the end, it was 10 needed of the last over, but they could not really achieve it. And the team, Karwan Falcons, celebrates all the way. What a game! It has been wonderful, an entertaining one. Well, time for us to take a leave, but before we go, there'll be a post-match presentation ceremony. Before that, we have a match summary here where the Hidayatullah scored the most runs for 82 runs to his name with just 41 deliveries, and he's also picked up a wicket, so he's a contender for a man of the match for this game number 3. And then we had a very good performance from Saidullah, who scored a handy 45. But then when you look at the bowling, it was Nirmay who could really... First we could talk about the Fatur, who's got the 78 runs from MSYTCA Wolves. He also batted well, and Rizwan's 52 has been a tremendous one. But Nirmay, Sami, Imranullah, Hidayatullah picking 1 wicket each has set the game, and Karwan won the match by just 3 runs. Well, we are going ahead for the post-match presentation. We'll take a short break and be right back.
हेलो हेलो भाई मैक ले जाओ, अभी ये टूट जाता पाँव में आ जाता। हेलो भाई कोई सुन रहा है? मैक ले जाओ अपना।
Well, Rising Stars Under 16 Tournament 2025 is yet to give us a lot of a cracker of a game. We have seen the previous two games were low-scoring game, but today we expected another low-scoring game, but yet it turned out to be a blockbuster. Well, we have got a lot to come, but this game was one of the best so far on the game number 3, where we witnessed what a show from these youngsters. They posted, we have seen 350s in this game. We have seen plenty of runs. We have seen wickets as well. We have seen the game going right till the end. And it was one winner to be chosen in the end. And it took us literally 40 hours to apart these two teams from each other. What a wonderful show from these two teams. Hats off to you boys. What a great show. Well, we go forward with the awards, but just let me take you through the game a bit there. After winning the toss, the team MSYTCA Wolves invited Karwan Falcons to bat first, posting 188 runs. It was a mammoth total, a bit of difficult. We thought that would not be really easy task, but then one man really showing the resistance and showing his class. Fatur Rahman scored quick 78 of just 32 deliveries. It was a cracker of an innings. Please put your hands together for Fatur Rahman. What a classic knock he's played and never let his team go untouched. And then Rizwan also stood well right till the end, fought like a warrior, but in the end we had to choose one winner, and it was the team Karwan Falcons, who fought really well, and a lot of credit goes to their captain and all the team. They put a great show together. Even in the bowling, Celestino had to put a great show in the end by bowling the crucial over as well. Well, first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Ali Iqbal, the owner of Karwan Falcon. He'll be giving the Player of the Match award, and a happy man today. His team has won the game. Well, matches like this doesn't happen every day. So now, first of all, I would like to call Maimoon Hussain, the losing captain from MSYTCA Wolves. Maimoon, so close, but yet so far.
Yeah, we didn't expect to go this far, but we still kept the belief in us. Our mentality was there, the way especially Fatur started, and then Rizwan carried, and the others also supported. We got the belief. At one point, we were ahead of them, but then some things are unfortunate.
What do you think went wrong?
Batting-wise, I would say we did good. Some we could have made the dot balls into singles, but the main issue was our fielding. Yeah, we can improve that in the next games.
Well, you boys have showed a good with the bat, but do you think there is still some department that your team needs to work particularly?
Yeah, obviously the bowling and the fielding department. Yeah, our management and the players, we will work harder to play better in the next few games.
Give us a cracker in upcoming games.
Thank you, we'll do it.
Well, Maimoon Hussain still gives a smile. It's too early in the tournament for him, yes, but they have put a great show together. Now, a captain of Karwan Falcon, and also he is the man of the match, Hidayatullah Ayubi, with his 82 runs of 41 deliveries, and he also claims a wicket and bowls in a very crucial tight situation. First, get your awards, the one you deserve. What a show he's put on. A young man against all odds. Come here, and I think you will be dedicating it to me also. So first of all, who would you dedicate this award to?
Thanks to Almighty Allah for the trophy and for the win. I want to dedicate this trophy to Celestino, our young bowler. He bowled really well in the last hour.
Oh, that's a great one. Celestino, please collect your award. Oh, what a show it is. Great work. He's bowled under pressure, 3 overs, 22 only. And haven't given anything for the batters. Great work. So coming to the business, Ayubi, how hard it was for you to keep the boys in belief that, yes, they are ahead of us in the stages in the game, where Fatur was literally dragging that game away from you, but how hard it was for you to get the guys going and give them the belief that your team will win this?
I think after the first inning, we had the belief that we will win easily because the score was really well. In those first two games, 120, I think 130 was the average score. But once we gave the chance to Fatur, first ball, drop catch. After that, he got his momentum, and I think that was the match. If we would have caught that ball, I think the match would have been not similar.
Well, tell me, what was your message to the boy who dropped the catch of Fatur on the very first delivery?
I think he was a little bit maybe not focused or something, but yeah, it was a drop catch. We can't do anything now. It was a drop catch.
But you came yourself to bowl on the penultimate over when it all mattered, and you just bowled a great over which didn't give any runs, and in the end, you picked up a wicket of Mantra as well.
Yeah, the plan was to not give one run also, but one boundary we gave that in mid-wicket, but yeah, it was a good over.
That's true rule, not give any single run, but well done, and to you and you boys, congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Well, that's it would be from the post-match presentation for today, but we have got lined up the game for tomorrow, 6 o'clock. There will be a game between Zenith Panthers versus Z Sports Raptors. Another game which is lined up, the game number 4 for you tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye, stay safe, good night.